So another 30.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Q right here on Oz Radio and MMBP Network. Back at it once again. On the line, I have my girl, Lady Loe. What's good?
What's goody, baby? How you doing?
I'm chilling. So because me and you were chopping up before we even got on camera and all that fun stuff. Tell me about you, about how long you've been in the game, and then we just go from there. You know what I'm saying?
I go by the name of Lady Loe, Loe spelled LOE. Been in the game for a while, since LL Cool J and, a lot of those guys. Mm-hmm. MC Light, Queen Latifah, and born in Brooklyn, bred in Queens. And, I'm here now in Virginia, taking care of my dad who has dementia. So, my mom's passed away in 2013. So I'm here, man.
That's what's up. Okay. So you've been in it for a minute, and what brought you into the game? You know what I'm saying? What was it? Because I grew up in that same era that you did with LL and all them. What brought you into that wanting to be an MC?
Well, my dad was a singer. Actually, he was an R&B singer. Mm-hmm. And him and my mom used to listen to the oldies but goodies. And so, just being in that era, I used to hear my mom and dad play the oldies but goodies. And some of those songs was fire.
Some of the songs are still rocking. Some of them joints are still rocking to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. And I used to just rap to those. I used to, mute the lyrics in my mind and just focus on that beat and just murder it in my basement.
Yo, that's what I was telling my daughter. I was like, yo, the tracks that y'all listen to now will never be played like the ones. And I was telling somebody else, and I keep in all my interviews, I tell the artists I talk to, I would love to be around maybe 100 to 200 years from now. Because I want to see what's still moving as far as music goes.
The progression.
Yeah, exactly. I want to still see if they still rocking Michael Jackson, still rocking Prince, still rocking, Parliament, Funkadelics, The Temptations. Yeah. I still want to see if that music is still relevant in that era. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious. I'm curious. It's just, I don't know. It's a weird thought, but I'm curious in that level to see if it goes that far. You know what I mean?
I never even thought about that, but that would be very interesting.
It would be
very interesting.
You know what I'm saying? Because we on this planet, we energy. So as we disappear, this energy, I'm just curious. What are we doing? Is it? Can I see what the future is? Can I see what's going on in the future? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because music is powerful. Music runs everything. So
and music does a lot for my dad. Like I put on, I bought him because he has a lot of CDs. Mm-hmm. A lot of CDs. He had like a whole stack of albums. And I'm not thinking. I sold them because I didn't have a record player, So I sold them, and then he had the CDs, and so I just played it for him one day, and he started dancing. And if you even go on my my Facebook page,
right,
you'll see I had posted him dancing.
Wow. So okay, let's talk a little bit about your pops. You said he was a singer. Was he with a group or anything back in the day, or was you just somebody who sat around the house?
He was with a group.
Okay, who was the group?
I can't remember the name of the group, but he was with a group, and he was the lead singer.
Now I'm happy.
And they won a lot of contests, but I can't sing to save my fucking soul.
Ain't that how it works?
I can't. But you know how people do that singy rappy now.
Yeah.
That Drake and that Roddy Rich.
Right.
I got nothing. I'm just straight rap.
Just straight rap. So are you just a straight bar spitter? That's all it is?
I tell stories, but I'm more hip hop.
Okay, so you more the classic hip hop storytelling. So like when you put your album out, you got beginning to the end of it. Okay. So like, tell me about that, because that's the kind of MC I like. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a story and gives you something to follow.
Yeah, and so I'm mostly into hip hop, and hip hop to me, since listening to my mom's and pop's music, like hip hop to me is like R&B
Right.
mixed with rap.
Right.
That's hip hop to me. And so those are the kind of songs I love, with melodies, a vibe, and you just sit back, and whether you smoke weed or whether you just smoke cigar or whatever you do, like, I just love that type of music. Now I got some hardcore shit, but people, no matter how I rap, everybody's like, damn, girl, you aggressive.
Aggressive. No, I agree with you though, because when you go back, like, did you see the verses with Big Daddy Kane and KRS?
No, but I'm going to see that. No.
Oh, yeah.
I had another interview, so I couldn't.
I don't know. I think KRS won just because I've always known KRS to be a lyricist. Big Daddy Kane was more of the sexy dude back then. You know what I'm saying? You remember that he went out and did the Playboy magazine. The Playgirl. The Playgirl. You know what I'm saying?
Playgirl, yeah.
Yeah. So he was a little
like Playboy.
I got him mixed up. But so he was a little bit more of a, his first album was a little bit hard, but then he was also more of a lady, kind of like LL, more of a ladies man, but could still put the hip hop, the rough stuff in. And they brought out the B-boys, the poppers, the original father of the pop, popping, and they brought Crazy Legs. It was nuts.
Yeah.
So when you talk about hip hop like that, that's why I view hip hop at, you know what I'm saying? Storytelling, the four elements, the hip hop, the DJing, B-boying, graffiti, and MCing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the four elements of that hip hop. So what do you think about it, the new MCs today and how they move? Does it kind of deter you, or does it kind of upset you a little bit, because they're putting more shine on that music than we are actually the real hip hop?
It doesn't bother me. Most of it doesn't bother me, but the ones you can't understand what they're saying.
Right.
And it just sounds like they just like, bingo, they just riding with the beat, and you can't really hear the words.
Right.
I tend to not to listen to those. But the ones that I can sing along with, like the Roddy Rich.
Right.
I can't think of their name, but his name is like Swale, Drummer's Ears.
Right, got you.
Ray Schmurda, Ray, whatever it's called.
Ray Schmurda, yeah, Ray Schmurda,
yeah, Ray Schmurda, that.
I got you.
Yeah, I like that, like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right, I got you.
I like them, but sometimes I couldn't understand some of the things that they were saying, like, it's like, what?
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't bother me at all.
Right.
It's actually kind of refreshing. Keeps me up to date,
Right.
My wife has younger children. When I say younger children, I mean, they're in their 20s. They're all in their 20s. All three of them in their 20s. So they keep me up on, like, I would have never known about Roddy Rich.
Right.
Prior, they let me know that. And then once I learned about him, heard his songs, then I started hearing them on the radio, So
that's how it always happens.
Yeah, they keep me on my P's and Q's, definitely.
Yeah, that's I mean, to ask my daughter that. I'm like, yo, because being a DJ, I gotta keep what's moving. So
right.
I'm in my car, I got Sirius XM on my car, and I'm listening to the hip hop stations there. I'm just going through it to find out what's moving. You know what I'm saying? And so it keeps me on board. I'm OG, but I'm still trying to keep up with the music because that's important to me. What do you think about the drill scene? The drill music?
I love it. I'm not gonna lie.
Some of it's fine. Except when they start clapping in the streets and taking each other out. That's when.
Yeah,
so that part I don't. I'm saying that part bothers me. If you got good music, you shouldn't take it to the streets with a pistol. Take it to the streets with a record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because back in the day, man, like, I was with this little gang, but the minute they started talking about us sneaking out the house to go fight another gang, I was like, nah.
Not for me.
I wouldn't even snip, man. My dad will whoop my boy. I was like, nah, I'm out. But I mean, back then they used chains and bats.
Right.
They didn't use guns back then.
No.
Mainly your fists. If it was a one-on-one, and you brought your crew, and they brought their crew, it was one-on-one. Like nobody's jumping in.
No. And that's the only reason you brought your friends with you in case somebody jumped in, they could pull them off and you continue to do your thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So my block used to, where I grew up, you would go to whoever you got beef with, you would go to their block to fight.
Oh, that's what's up.
And like we never lost.
So you
and nobody ever came on our block to fight.
So you get it in, you get it over.
Like we on our block, 226th Street, Laurelton, Queens. Oh, they ain't fuck with us, man. That nobody fuck with us.
Right.
We had the cool cats. We had the motherfuckers that can thug it out. You know. So
you're throwing history on people. People don't understand.
I'm just saying.
People don't understand that.
Zero fights happened on our block because they ain't want to see us. We like, all right, you don't want to come in, we'll come in. No problem.
And and like I said, that's the beauty too, because then you look back in those times when everybody had, like when LL went at everybody, because LL being from Queens, LL went for everybody, but it was put on wax.
Exactly.
Same thing with Big Daddy Kane and the Juice Crew. Big Daddy Kane was friends with KRS, but KRS still went at the Juice Crew and had a good history, but it was on wax. You know? So that's
on wax. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the beautiful part of it. So on your song, we did it. How did you get hooked up with J Hood on that? Because J Hood is nice.
Yeah. So my team, we were saying like, like I'm not the one to put out a song and then a video, then a song and a video and a song and a video with no promotion. I'm just not one to do that. I could do that, and but I'd rather put out promotion. So, marketing and promotion behind it to give it a bigger push to reach different audiences and stuff, And so, we got the FM radio popping too. Like, so that's about to pop, like within, I think like the next week.
Oh, that's what's up. That's good right there.
Real FM, like, not no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with internet and all that stuff, because that pops too. That gives you a great push too. Yeah. But like real radio where you're in your car and like that station is playing,
and the radio, And when you look at it, that's when you need radio, because because the beautiful part is I got an internet station, which is great. MMBP Network is also a bunch of stations on there as well. And and
they rock too.
Yeah, we kill it. And the whole thing was this, and that's what we're trying to do. But the hard part is when because I used to be on commercial radio, and what they were starting to do is they were starting to do it where we just pre-record everything and then record it and then leave the station. It was nobody there. You know what I'm saying? It was just because we recorded it and then just let it play in rotation. And so you start to see the radio stations pulling DJs out of the booth and just putting automation in. And they forget the DJ is actually the one who makes the music what the music is.
And breaks the record.
All day. So when you don't have a DJ doing that, it's like, yo, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So I remember
my team introduced me to him. And we also have another single. My team introduced me to him. So I asked him to be a friend. So, we'll chop it up every now and then, what I'm saying? On instant message or, whatever,
Right.
But he definitely supports, he definitely assists with the promotion of it, so good dude, man. Good fucking dude, man.
Because I remember when he came out, he was hard when he came out. And it just, after a while, it seemed he came out for a minute and then it seemed like he kind of disappeared for a second. I was like, damn, where's J Hood at? Because some of his stuff was fire. So, I don't know.
He's a co-founder of Kissing Them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not down with them now, but he walked away. But he's the co-founder too. So you got to get his props for that.
Now you were saying earlier in there you were married and your wife. How's it feel to be a female MC that is part of the LGBT community? How does it feel to be a part of that? Because you're the second. Now I saw the first MC that actually came out and he was on BET's Cypher. That's the first time they ever had they promoted a gay rapper on a Cypher. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that was the first time they ever did it. So then you had your boy Lil Nas X, who kind of like slid in the door and then like, yeah, I'm gay, but
Yeah.
because I guess he was afraid to come out. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He came out with a dope song. That song was rocking everywhere. Then all of a sudden he came out, I'm gay. He was like, wait a minute, hold on, bro. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Let everybody catch up what's going on here. And that left you, and you think about, because it left people like, what the hell? Okay, now we got to sit back and look at him like, what? And then he did that video with all the guys in the video were naked. It was like,
yeah,
so yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with that.
So let me say this. I am gay, yes, but I'm a grown ass fucking woman.
Exactly.
So don't let me loving other women take you or try to mislead you to my music.
Affect you. Got you. I got you.
Because my music is my music, whether I'm gay, straight,
right,
whatever. It's my music. I'm personally, this is just me now. Nothing against Nas X. He does what he does.
Right.
I'm not going to bring my wife on stage and tongue kiss her. Not saying that's what he did, but I'm just giving you examples.
Oh no, he did that in one of the BET shows or something. It was like, but I'm saying it was an overload.
I'm not going to do that. I don't, because there's kids watching. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather people explain it to their children. But how do you explain something like that to a 4-year-old or 5-year-old?
It's not much.
So
yeah,
I'd rather let the parents be the parents and me be, censored. So I may if I won, I pray to God that I win something. That I'm on the BET Awards or something. And if I would definitely call my wife up on stage.
Right.
But I'm not gonna be
yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna be doing all that. I'm a hugger, probably, kiss on the cheek.
Thank you.
And then turn back around to the mic and have some conversation. Right. That's it.
And see, that's when it came out like that, it all of a sudden became, the music industry has poisoned them, or look what the music industry did. The Illuminati came in there, so it was like, I understand, we all live our lives. Live your life the way you want to live it. As long as live your best life and be happy. But the way they threw it in there, it kind of like seemed to me, they shoved it in your face like boom. And now you gotta figure out, do you accept it? How do you accept it? How do you handle it? So, and with that in the music industry, that's very difficult to maneuver. So how do you present? Do you have to present yourself straight in order to move in this industry?
No. I used to do that. I used to do that when I was younger.
Right.
Excuse me. I used to do that. Like my very first album, I started rapping about, guys and how guys liked me and all that stuff. But that's when I was young. But now it's like, I'm grown. I'm a grown ass woman. And so I don't need to do that anymore. But however, I need to be appropriate. Right. And I need to be a professional.
Exactly.
And what I mean by that, I'm a social worker as well.
Okay.
So I can't be going on there and, going to a club and bending girls over. Because one, that's disrespectful to my wife. Right. So that's not going to happen. Girls all up in my face. And I can control that. People say, oh, you can't control that. No, I can control that. You're not going to be grabbing me and groping me. And you're not going to, guys too. Because guys always feel like, oh, I can turn you straight. Boy, I had a baby. So my baby bigger than that thing you got. So come on, man. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah. So, and like I said, because even with it's called Ma. Can't think of her name. M.A. Yeah. Even when she came out, everybody was questioning, had a problem with her, but she never said anything. It's just the way she carried herself. So that kind of threw people off. Yeah. It threw people off a little bit, but they didn't know how to, because they still didn't know how to, and it's kind of, in this game itself, in this music itself, it's very difficult to maneuver. And it's already, being that we're Black, it's already a problem that we're Black. Now you're gay and Black, and now you're gay Black and you're on, MC. And supposedly our music affects everybody around. So now you have to carry yourself at a different level. So how with that, how does that weigh on your shoulders? Because that's a lot of pressure.
And it's not for me, to be honest with you. It's not. my character, my personality is very infectious. Is very infectious. I can talk to you on the phone, and you would love the shit out of me, and definitely be wanting to meet me. But you know, I carry myself. I'm just not wild like that, and you know, and I thank God for putting me in a position of you know the age that I am.
Right.
Put me in a position where I don't do dumb shit like that. Like I don't go rob stores and you know just sell drugs and
Because
just
it's not necessary. They
put
make
myself at risk. You know,
right.
I would just rather put more into the music and make that bag than to be selling drugs and all that. I mean, you know, I've done it in the past. Please don't get me wrong.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
this is not a strike against people who sell drugs. You do you, because you at the end of the day, I'm not judging you. You get judged by God. And
Exactly.
but you know, I'm gay. I don't have a problem saying I'm gay. I'm not going to get on stage or be in a party or just be inappropriate and have a whole bunch of shenanigans. I'm just not about that life.
So, okay.
I do all that in the privacy of my own home.
Because I had crazy in the house too. So, so, all right, so are you locked into a label or are you running independent?
I'm independent. I have my own label right now.
Okay.
It's called Love of Earth Entertainment, LLC. And I chose that name because Loe is spelled LOE. Loe is short for my government name, which is Lorraine. And so I use Loe for the acronyms of Love of Earth.
That's dope.
And then entertainment. Yeah. And it's like, dope. I love the earth. I love the world. And anybody that's on my label, bro, please believe me. They're going to be professional and they're going to represent my label. And I'm going to let them know that. Because I don't have a problem dropping you. You know what I mean? At all.
So with the independent, how does it feel to be able to control your stuff and not be told when you drop a single, you know, whatever with this, we don't like this single, let's drop this single. How does it feel to have that much control?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. I have a team, you know, and it makes a difference when you have a team behind you. Just like if you had a label, the only difference is, you know, the label has the money to do whatever they want to do with you. Right. And that's the good side of it. The bad side, you know, and that makes the independent side a struggle, you know, because you have to use your own money. Yeah, and if you're not a drug dealer or if you don't have a $100,000 job or whatever the case may be, you don't just have stacks and stacks, you know what I mean? And racks just to do whatever you want to do with it, you know? So, but my team, you know, because I'm not saying I have money like that, right? But I very much invest in myself. You know, that's why I use my business credit card for things, you know, I got a job, I pay it off, you know, and you know, I still do my music. I do my music more than I'm at work. Oh, that's what's up. So what was your song We Did It? What was the push behind it? What was like I guess the give me the background on the song itself. Finally, after all the struggling and you know the uphill battle to finally get recognized, that's what that song was about. I'm sorry about my dogs barking. That was what that song was really all about. And to have Jay Hood on it was definitely a blessing because he definitely blessed the track. And so Little Jay on the track, I don't know if you know who he is. You should. He's a platinum producer. Okay. He's the one that did Knock If You Buck. Knock If You Buck. Oh, that's my joint. Crime Mob. Okay, Crime Mob. That's that party joint. Crime Mob's DJ. Yeah. Okay. So when I got that song, see out here in Virginia, you know, I was asking people, you know, how much for an exclusive, and they're telling me, "Oh, give me $1,000, give me $5,000," and so I took it back to my team, and I'm like, you know, oh, they saying this and that, and they're like, hell no, who do they got under their belt? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Nobody. Oh, okay. What mainstream artists they got? Nobody. Oh, okay. We're not paying that. So I got with Lil J on the track. You know, we had conversations and it all worked out. So it's great. It's great.
Okay.
Well,
with
when
that,
I heard that beat, I just
went crazy.
I just went ham. But I love beats that as soon as I hear it, I can just start spitting off of it.
So
I love tracks like that.
So with that being said, can you introduce the track to us? Because I'm getting ready. I'm gonna drop it. I want you to introduce it to the people. Can you do it for me?
What's good, family? It's your girl, Lady Loe, in the building. MMBP, boy. This track, We Did It, featuring J Hood, produced by a platinum producer. Little J on the track, executive producer, DJ Spins. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, these niggas know the vibes, man. Some boy double low and all that. Yo, Lady Loe, time to turn up. Let's get to it.
Got this wave looking crazy. We did it. Beach house on the wall. We did it. Surfboard riding waves. We did it. Top floor, boss moves. We did it. Underground to the majors. Ridiculous. Picky with my beat. Meticulous. No seat, no stand. New York City. I like my ride top down. With a finish down. My boy said you talk slick. That's a pretty mouth. I heard for spare change. You go down south. You don't drive back. You pull up on your house. I'm not a gangster, but please protect your house. How do they come? How do they go? How do they flow? How do they blow? How do they grow? How do they know? I'm the truth. What I got? What I don't? What I go? What I won't? What I do? What I don't? It's my thing. You got this wave looking crazy. We did it. Beach house on the wall. We did it. Surfboard riding waves. We did it. Top floor, boss moves. We did it.
1,000 Grizzlies on the skizzy, we did it. 1,000 one time busting jugs, we lived it. One time, still dripping, still spitting, be so clear. Still, nigga, Bushmaster with some pressure, I grip it. The goofy rap and cranium, I split it. When them hollows pissed and tested that this shit in there. These hat niggas in the cap, I get it. Cap, little saying, and then this shit just get lit. That's my flow, that's my glow, run that dough. That phone, rappers host, they 10 toes, give me that look, baby. Don't have go, don't get old. I'm a switch home, let it go, let it
slow. Okay.
And so I don't portray in my music. I don't portray. It's facts. I don't portray like in that one.
Right.
When I say gangster would pull up at your house, then I have to let people know, like, I'm not a gangster.
Right.
But please protect your house.
Understood. Understood well. Because really the house is not where you live, it's the house is in. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. That joint has got, I like the hook. The hook on that is catchy. And that's one thing I love as a DJ is if I'm in a crowd and I got a song that's got a dope hook to it, I'm going to rock that hook just because that gets the crowd into it. Then the crowd's like, yo, who's that track? Who's that song? You know what I'm saying? That hook is crazy. That hook is crazy.
I can't wait to do the video.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see this video. You know what I'm saying? So before we get ready to lock everything up and end this joint, how can anybody follow you? How can we get in touch with you? Because I got your information. So I'm gonna hit you up as soon as this is done and I get settled. But how can we get in contact with you and follow you?
Okay, number one, you can Google me. Just Google Lady Loe, 2 separate words. If you Google Lady Loe and use Google, put Lady Loe in, everything will pop up. My social media pages and everything. But if you go to Lady Loe, again, spell Loe, L-O-E, ladyloe.com. That's my personal page. That's my music page. There's links there to all my social media. If you ever forget. Gotcha. And on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I'm Lady Loe the Unit. THEUNIT. Lady Loe the Unit.
That's what's up. Well, whenever this video comes out, I want you to come back so we can talk again. because it's been a pleasure talking with you. And before we introduce the video to everybody, I would like to talk to you and go through it because I can't wait. Like I said, that hook
is gonna be lit.
I can't wait. So we'll hold it right there because I know there's a bunch going on in your head right now. So I got to figure out, I may call you. We can talk about that thing because this video in my mind, I can see it. I can already see the party going.
But I'm also on Reverb Nation, Spotify, #1 Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora Radio, all that. Just type in Lady Loe Music or Lady Loe Radio. Yeah, okay, so I'm everywhere. Deezer.
Oh, so now you're on Oz, so now you're gonna be on Oz Radio and you're gonna be on MMBP. So yeah, you in. So you in. We got you. We got gang, you. Gang.
If y'all need anything, let me know. Let my team know. You got it. DJ Pack, you got it.
Got you. Well, I appreciate talking with you. And I know we're running a little bit late, but we grown people. Sometimes things happen.
Absolutely. Shit happens. It happens.
No doubt. But I appreciate talking with you. And I can't wait to talk before I even walk out of that. When is the album dropping?
We're not sure yet. It's an EP though. It's an EP.
Okay. So when let's put it like this. When the EP get ready to drop, get contact with us. So we can do it like a album, EP release. And so everybody can get a taste a little bit, because I'm not going to play every track. We're going to play taste, and then you just come.
And I got another major artist.
Oh, okay. Let's go
on the single. Yeah, man.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's work that out because I want you back so we can do this all over again. Because like I said, that hook is infectious. It's a catchy ass hook, and there's not a lot of tracks out there that got a catchy hook to it to make you want to like what, and just keep saying the hook. You know what I'm saying? We did it. You might as well go ahead. What you need to do is go ahead, copyright that and put it on a t-shirt somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's hot. I like that. I like the hook. I like the catch in it. So, we gonna do this again.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me on here. Y'all reaching out to the team and having me on here. I greatly appreciate it.
No doubt.
I appreciate y'all. Sorry.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. So with that, we like to say thank you once again. Shouts out to MMBP Radio Network, Oz Radio, and we out.